people with the messy rooms, people with the messy.
People with the what?
I don't know where I was taking
The messy rooms, the messy lives, the messy, hair, the messy, the messy Victor. I don't know, bro. If you got a mess, bro, you're probably listening to us.
And oh boy, we have a great episode for you guys. With a great man. Oh man, this man's a beast.
This man came on this podcast and just talked everything that he wanted to say. Came on here, started flowing. Honestly, I had some questions lined up for him, but once he started spitting, I was just like, yo, I gotta let this man talk. This is some beautiful, inspiring, like, yo, if you ever need a boost, oh damn man, like I feel like I'm not doing enough, bro, or I'm not doing enough. Like I got like something, I need to make some changes, bro. Listen to this man's story, because he is a great example of how, like, just persevering through any problems that you come. Like if something knocks you down, just know there's an open door right behind that, bro.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, none other than Luigi Martinez was on the podcast this week. We are really excited for this episode. We think this episode is amazing. Please give us a listen. We thank you guys always for listening. Now let's dive into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Another week of greatness.
Obviously, we're in your ears again. You listening to us
again?
What's up?
Jay and Vic and Jay, we're here. We're rolling. Consistency is key.
Of course, bro. Consistency is always key, and we got a good person to show what consistency means, bro.
Yeah, we have a great guest today.
Great guest this week.
An amazing person. I mean, I'm telling you, I haven't talked to this man in years, but I've been hearing all about this man for a long time. Every day, consistent posts about the game.
Basketball, bro.
I'm telling you, this man's
basketball
a fucking legend.
This man is a man from Chelsea as well, just like us.
Chelsea High alumni as well. We grew up in this similar neighborhood. Well, the same neighborhood, actually, not similar, bro. What am I saying? but yo, we would love to welcome none other than my boy, my dog, my dude. Luigi Smooth with the dance moves, bro.
Yeah, everyone got the dance moves in here. Say what's up, bro.
Say what's up, bro.
What it do?
It's my guy, bro. Bro, you want to be called Louis, Luigi, Lou, bro? Bro, you're a man of many names, bro.
It's weird because like my whole life I've been called Luigi and not Louis, so it's like kind of weird to be called like Luigi.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of weird to be called Louis because like people are like, yo, your name's Louis, not Luigi.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
for real. The whole time I thought your name was Luigi, bro.
Nah. So my real name is Luis Martinez, but I don't know. Like when I was a kid, like it just stuck with me as a kid.
Luigi?
My brothers did it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That was just a nickname they gave you? Yeah.
It like if you look at it, like it doesn't make sense.
It literally did it. When I found out your name was Louis, bro, I was like, Louis, why do they call him Luigi? That doesn't even make sense.
Yo, to this day, I'm 23, and like to this day, I don't know why. I just let it be.
Yo, if you don't mind, bro, you're Luigi to me, bro. That's how I met you, bro. That's how I'm gonna call you, bro. I'm gonna call you Louis. I'm gonna feel like I'm talking to someone else, man. But yo, bro, it's a pleasure to have you, bro. I just want to say, bro, real quick, bro. I always get hyped when the mics turn on, but I just want to say, yo, I'm proud of you, bro, for real. Like, yo, when I tell you, bro, if I'm talking about consistency, bro, it's 94 feet, right? 94 feet training.
94 feet,
you're 94 feet training, bro. That page, bro, has to be one of the most consistent pages I see on Instagram, bro. Like, I'm telling you, when I see your page, bro, I look at our messy room page, I'm just like, jeez, bro.
Our shit is ass, bro.
Yeah, we need to step up our game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I see a lot. Like, you show a lot of, like, how you train your players, and how you, like, not just, like, training on the court, too, like, in the gym and stuff like that, too. It's good stuff, bro.
I also like how you'll compare like an NBA move to like a person you're training.
I seen that with Giannis, bro.
I
seen that. I was like, damn, bro, that's some good shit.
I know, and you talk about there was like you're talking about how like I think you hurt your ankle and you showing like the bone and how it's like hurt.
It was mad weird. So I sprayed my knee. It was like, the most weirdest thing. So like. I lifted and played on Thursday, and then I got sick. It was random.
Okay.
And I woke up on Sunday, and like think about like a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
And that's how my knee was. So I couldn't like hyperextend it at all. So like my shit
crazy.
was just like I can swear in this.
Yeah.
So my shit was just messed up. So then like at that point, I thought like I tore my ACL. Like I feared the worst because I couldn't like hyperextend my leg.
Yeah, of course.
So as like the like time progressed, like I try to like do like small things like ice and stretch. So then Monday. It's the most funniest thing. On Monday, I'm going to my workout. So usually I'll probably like take an Uber or some shit,
Yeah,
okay.
And then I'm like, yo, let me just try to do some exercises. Like take the 111. Worst thing I ever did. Because once I got to like this, like trying to take the train, like people were like, yo, you're going too slow. I'm like, yo, I can't move my fucking leg, bro. So like that was like the worst thing, bro. Just trying to get to workouts and after a while, like I was just like, I'm gonna leave it as it is, but everyone's like, yo, go check it out, like, you know what I'm saying? So I went to go check it out. They're like, oh, like the doctor didn't even touch my leg. She was just like, oh, it's a sprain. I'm like, yo, you didn't even touch my leg. So,
bro, I hate when they do that, bro. No joke, bro. When I was in high school, I played like pickup football, bro, tackle, bro, and fucking, I landed on a dude's knee, bro. Like I like tackled him, and I landed on his knee, and my chest like cracked, bro. I went to the hospital. They were like, nah, you're good, bro. Bro, my chest, like to this day, probably like I wake up sometimes and I'll be like, oh shit, and I gotta like crack it, bro, in order because I feel like stiff, bro, in my chest, bro.
So wait, how do you feel like when you like bench press? Like,
that's what I'm saying, like, bro. I'm telling you, my bench press is a struggle, but like I like
that's because you're weak, bro. You try to lift weight that you can't lift.
Oh yeah, you're strong, bro, because you lift your nose all day, bro.
All right, whatever. Nah, but getting back to you, bro. So you can't play right now because you're hurt?
Nah, so like the doctor was like, oh, just give it like 2 weeks. But then I spoke to like one of my friends. He's like he like trains people like in track.
Okay.
I think he also does like CrossFit as well. His name's Henry.
Okay.
So he basically just put it like he just broke it all down to me. He's like, yo, give it like 5 weeks. But like knowing me, like I've been playing every single day, so I can't give it 5 weeks. Yeah. So then I just did my own thing. So like I'll wake up early in the morning, like ice it, stretch it, and then like I'll get like a baseball and then like try to do like I'll go counterclockwise. Okay. With the knee that's like obviously like that's hurt, and then go counterclockwise and like do like little exercises, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm just go play. I started like just hooping, and I felt good, you know what I'm saying, but. The main reason why like I started looking into it more, I had like a period where I was just like stopped stretching, and like as basketball players, like it's very important that we all stretch and take care of our body.
You don't want to
of course.
Hurt, pull something or nothing, right?
Exactly. I had like a span of like 2 months when I just like.
You weren't stretching, bro?
I wasn't doing shit. Like I literally, I was like, I'll wake up like mad early and then go like train people and then just jump into a game and then end up working out and then come home and have to do like a billion other things and then fall asleep with like pizza on my shoulder and shit.
Bro, no joke, bro. I didn't know how important stretching was until like so I joined like AV Fitness. Like Anthony Vegas.
Shout out to him, bro. For
shout out to him, bro. He's a beast, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I could talk about that man all day. But point is, bro, he would like in we were working out together and he was like, oh, you want to do your cardio, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, all right, you want to do your stretching. And I was like, why would I stretch, bro? And he was like, nah, bro, that's the most important. He's like, this is probably the most important thing other than your diet, bro. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy, bro. I never thought, like, I know stretching's like obviously important. Like I thought it just loosens you up, but I didn't know it was like important to like recover and healing. Like, I didn't know that.
And now I've been stretching, like I started stretching when I was like 16. So I've been stretching from 16 all the way to now, 23. Yeah. So it's been an everyday thing from like when I start working out to the end. So
so you like stretch like I have a routine every day?
Yeah, so like I just stretch like the main parts.
Yeah.
Until like last summer. So like one of my boys, Carlos Cruz, he was just like, yo, you gotta like stretch your hips too. I'm like, bro, like what are you talking about? Then he showed me like these stretches for my hips. Yeah. That changed my whole life there because I seen how like tight my hips are. And then once I was able to stretch that, I seen like I was able to jump higher. I was able to run a little more faster. But mind you, I didn't know that. So from 16 to 23, I just been stretching my quads, my knees, and my hamstrings. Damn. So I've been ignoring my hips this whole time. Yeah,
so they've been. Yo, they need some WD-40.
Son, when I tell you my shits was tight, they were tight, bro. Like they hurt, like. But as I went along, like now it's real easy. Like it's just like if I wanted to, I could put my leg up here and like stretch my hip, and I'll be. Straight, you know,
bro. So something that like just by talking to you right now for like the couple minutes we've been talking, bro, you're the passion that I see you talking about basketball, bro. Like, where did this like originate from, right? Because we grew up in Chelsea, right? And we all play the Chelsea sports, the little leagues, and the Chelsea youth basketball, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, what started the drive of like, this is what I want to do, the basketball thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was just really, and no one really knows this, so like. like when I played Chelsea at Chelsea High, like my last game, there was a scout that followed me, and I didn't know this at all. Like I was just like, what the fuck? But at the time, I was still transitioning into like playing basketball. So then, the summer league, you know how like Chelsea had like the RBI league. Yeah. So unfortunately, I still like that doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, bro, I think. Chelsea's sports went from like the funnest thing in the world to now it's like three teams, bro, and like each team has like eight players, bro. It's just trash, bro. It's bad. We gotta get it back, bro.
No, hell yeah.
Kids don't want to go out anymore.
Yeah, kids want to play fucking 2K and Fortnite. Bro.
Yeah, of course.
They want to do the moves you do in real life, bro, in the game, bro.
It's crazy.
But yo, let's get back to the passion.
So then, he had like, you know, after I think like my last game, I don't even know how he got my number.
Okay.
And then he's like, I'm a coach from New Hampshire, and I wanted to offer you a partial scholarship. I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, like what are you saying right now, bro? And mind you, like, I'm like in high school, I was like a number 9 hitter, and then I built myself up. But I felt like I wasn't, like, I knew I was good, but I wasn't good enough to get a scholarship or something like that. So like I went home like man hype, like yo I got a scholarship,
and
I
went baseball scholarship. Right?
Yeah, like but it was partial. So he was just like you come to the school.
That was your sport before was baseball, right?
Yeah, I'm Dominican, so it's in my blood, bro.
I know we were on the team together or something like that, right? I know you were on
JV.
the team.
That's what I was trying to figure out the other day. I'm like, yo, what team? Because I remember I played with the both of you. I remember I played with you when I was younger.
We played with each other when we were like real.
Because I was wondering, I was like, yo, didn't he play baseball? What happened with basketball? How did basketball get in there?
I heard him one time, bro. We were playing catch, bro. And he wasn't looking. I like threw it at him, and I
hit his
head.
Bro,
I started crying, bro.
Yo,
you remember?
Cracked my head, bro. So mind you, like I remember, it's like a 9 a.m. game. So you know the 9 a.m. games, like no one wants to, no one wants to be there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why I came into the bench. You know, I said hi to everybody and stuff, and my head is pointing. So I'm facing like the fence to like go outside into like where the courts are and stuff.
Yeah.
So my head's pointing to like first base, and I don't know why Vic he was playing catch, and I guess like his hand slipped. All I heard was oh, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Boom! Cracked you right in the head. And I remember, bro, when I got cracked in the head. Like I blacked out for like maybe like a second or two, and my mom rushed over. She thought like I had a concussion and everything.
Bro, I seen that whole thing play out. Like his mom ran over, bro, and like, bro, he was like knocked out, and I was
like, if I get hit with a baseball now in the head, I'll be fine. But like back then, obviously, like that shit hurt. Like,
I was crying, bro. I hugged this man like 30 times. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Please, bro.
I didn't even know what Vic was saying at the time, bro. I was just like, I just got cracked in the head. I remember actually that game, like I got a hit or some shit else at second base. I really couldn't process what the fuck just happened.
Crazy, bro.
So
yo, again, bro, my fault, bro.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. Yeah. At least I remember what happened.
Yeah,
you know?
Years and years later, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. My fault, bro. I'm getting all sidetracked talking about the good old days, bro.
He had like hit me up. He's like, yo, I want to offer you this like partial scholarship.
Yeah.
So I went to my mom, and like I kind of understand it because at the time I didn't know about financial aid and stuff like that. So my mom's like,
of course.
No, bro, you're not doing that. I'm like, what? Like she's like, nah.
And that's just how parents are, bro.
Exactly.
My mom would probably say the same thing. Like she just is not like aware of like the situation. She doesn't know. Like,
of course. So she didn't really understand like because I love baseball. I grew up playing baseball.
Yeah.
Like basketball was not like a thing.
Yeah.
And like it was there like 14, 15, 16 around there. But like I was more focused on baseball. But the summer league came around, it was just like, all right, after this, if nothing pops up, I'm gonna go play basketball. Like that's it.
Okay.
So then that happened. I'm like, word, I'm gonna go play baseball like for New Hampshire. My mom's like, no, nigga, like you're not doing that. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll take it as it is.
Yeah.
But I to this day I still think like what would have happened if I went there? I could have played basketball and baseball too. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Never know because they're off season. So like
of course.
Falls for basketball and the spring is for you could have been
that's what I was thinking too.
Sport champ, bro, or something, bro.
I know that I was like, you know what, whatever, it's cool. I'll take it as it is. Cause my mom like my whole life she's like been like very strict until like 18.
Okay, yeah. Me
so
too,
like,
bro.
it's just like a Spanish thing. I feel like.
Yeah, bro.
So even backtracking, like when I was 14, 15, when I really got introduced to basketball, my mom gave me 3 days to go play basketball. So I had to make a week. So I either had like she's like pick a day, pick 3 days actually. So I was like, all right, whatever. I picked Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I only had 3 days to play basketball. And my dad had to go drop me off and pick me up too.
That's crazy.
So I had to make the most of like those 3 hours. Yeah. But at that time, I was more focused about like just learning how to play basketball. I wasn't worried about like skill work and stuff. Like I wanted to learn how it was. So I got introduced by one of my friends, James Bryson. He was like, "Yo," at the time I got cut by the freshman team in Chelsea High.
Okay.
So then he was like, "Bro, I feel bad. Like, yo, just come here and hoop." But everybody that was playing like varsity and JV were playing there. So at the time it was just like a lot. And like I talk on a lot of things. A lot of things have changed, like the generations and stuff. So back then they were like very hard on the young guys. So when I came in, it was just like, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting my shit blocked, and they were talking shit to me too. Like
it's saying you suck and shit. Yeah.
And I at like 14, like the only people that talked shit to me was like my brothers.
Yeah.
So like having like another grown man tell me like, "Yo, you suck." Like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna go home and fucking cry. Yeah. Like, all right. But it made me who I am. So like 15, I was just kind of getting used to it.
Yeah.
And then I got cut my sophomore year.
Okay.
So I was like, damn, like, is this really what I want to do?
Yeah.
But I was still playing baseball. I was like, yo, like,
baseball is getting the reps in and stuff.
Yeah. So I was just like, baseball is like really what I want to do. But I'm kind of nice at basketball, so like I would still play. But as I was playing, I'm still learning. So like everybody was like ahead of me. Yeah. So a lot of people just try to pick on me. Okay. At the time, I was still going through puberty, so I had like baby fat. Yeah. So I was a lot slower than everybody else. Yeah. So everyone would just talk down on me. But in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, when I get on this court and I actually start working, I'm just bust everyone's ass. So that was always my mentality.
I feel it, bro. To be the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bro. That's what I wanted to do.
Now look at you, bro. You're fucking, bro, known everywhere, bro. I know. Bro, you fucking beat my fault, bro. I'm just hyped, bro.
I know. So it's cool, even to see like your guys' reaction is like cool to see. Because like I don't, I get it all the time and I get it every day. So it's like, shit, like I didn't know this at 15, and now at 23 I see all this. Yeah,
but that shows the hard work and dedication that you put towards the sport, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you were like, I'm gonna be the GOAT. You guys laugh at me now, but watch, I'm gonna be training you guys, bro. Of course, I'm gonna be smacking you guys in one-on-ones, bro.
And that's how it was, and like it even got to a point where like when I at 16. There was like a camp at the YMCA, so it's not like the Chelsea Community Center.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had a camp there, and everyone that played varsity and JV was there. So at this point now, I'm like, I'm growing, I'm losing all the baby fat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this is my opportunity to really like kill guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the time, they're like, yo, you suck. Like I don't even know why you're working out. Like this is like people on the team and stuff like that. That's so crazy, I was just like, damn. But I took it as it was, and I like busted their ass for that. Because at the same time, at that age, like 16, 17, you just worry about parties. So they were just worrying about partying and stuff. I'm in here like I'm really gonna bust your ass, bro. Like I don't care what happens. So
that's a dedication.
That's a dedication, bro. I'm telling you.
So at that time, I was like going to different cities, like every Revere, just playing like different people.
Pick up and like just
learning more, and networking with different people. Like, yo, come here and play. So that whole summer I was focused on, actually trying to get better, and then I was growing too. So that summer I was like, word, like I'm gonna actually play this year. So I went into trials my junior, and for like basketball players as a junior playing like JV, like that's the worst thing you can do
in high school.
In high school,
yeah. Because
that's
like
the worst thing
you look like you suck or something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you sucked, right? but no, I'm saying we all went to the same high school. Like, bro, you're a junior playing JV and be like, yo, what the fuck is Luigi doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? But I get you, bro.
There was other like people in my position too, so I was like, all right, I kind of understand it.
Yeah.
So my confidence was like the biggest thing. Like I was mad scared. Like once my first game came and I seen everybody that was there, I was like, yo, I cannot. I'm gonna piss myself. Like, so that happened, and then like it was kind of bad because like I just couldn't really like the way I practiced. Was not the same way I played.
It's
like
the
I just
nerves,
froze.
bro.
It's the nerves, the
froze.
butterflies, and the confidence, bro.
That was us the first episode. You heard the first episode, bro? We were hello. How's it going?
Hey, my name's Jason, and this is Victor.
His name is Jason.
But now you see it. Like once you break out, you feel more comfortable. Yeah. Like you really like.
Well, it just comes with practice, bro.
Hell yeah! It's like even if you mess up, it's like, all right, it's whatever. Like I messed up, it's cool. Like
whatever. Yeah, you brush it off, bro. No, it doesn't mean nothing.
But the thing about me, I never brushed it off. Like I went the whole season thinking like that. And it was so bad that I got cut my senior year. From varsity, and that same year, like I worked really hard. Yeah. But like my whole high school career, I only averaged 1 point. And it was off a free throw.
Bro.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, bro.
It's a crazy. It was crazy because I was like, damn, like this is the only point I had. So once I graduated, the whole like scholarship thing, I'm sitting there like, bro, like I really didn't do shit. Like,
yeah,
I've been doubted like from 14 to 18. I only averaged 1 point. I was playing JV as a junior. Like, what is this? And I got cut too. So at this point, people around me like, yo, just stop playing basketball, just go study. And my mom and my dad were like, yo, bro, like I think it's time for you to stop playing sports. Yeah, it's just you focus on like working. So I was like, whatever, cool. I decided to go to Bunker Hill. Yeah. So I went to Bunker Hill, but I like didn't really go to Bunker Hill.
Happened to me, bro.
Yeah. So
everyone
like,
has that story, bro.
It was funny, like. I like got my schedule and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to. I didn't go to school, bro.
Nah, bro, it's because
I did not.
I'm not gonna rag on Bunker Hill. Like it's a great school, bro. It's whatever the #1 community college in Boston. But the thing is, bro, when you go there, bro, it feels like high school part 2, bro.
Yeah,
in my opinion, you know. And then you're just like, yeah, I'm not. I don't want to be here, bro. That's
I stepped in. I was like, yo, what is this, bro? I'm not doing this. So
yeah, bro.
I let it be. I just went and worked. Like. Yeah. I was a student. I had my whole schedule, but I didn't go.
Yeah. So you weren't playing basketball at this time?
So at this time, I wasn't really playing. I wasn't playing. So I got the scholarship, but I was like practicing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was just like,
oh, you weren't.
It was there.
You were there, but you weren't consistent.
Yeah, I wasn't really consistent like how I am now. Yeah. But once my mom told me that, like, yo, just stop playing, I was just like, all right, you're gonna be another person that's down to me. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna just go and do what I have to do. So now at 18/19, I had more freedom to like go out and stuff. So I was just like, all right, this is the real time for me to actually put in the work. So like I got on the computer like, yo, how can I get better? And that translated to what I am now as a trainer because I started making my own workouts at 19, 18. I started seeing what worked for me, what didn't work for me. Yeah. And then, like, as I progressed, like, I wasn't going to school. But that gave me more time to work out. So I was able to work out in the morning. Yeah. And then, like, start looking into, like, weightlifting. So I remember I hit puberty, so I was real skinny. Yep. And then I'm like, yo, I got to get a little more strong. And I wanted to dunk, too. So I was like, yo, I want to do it all, bro.
Your legs and shit?
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to fuck up the whole game, bro. And that mentality, to be honest with you, like, took me to, like, another level.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's bro, because 18, 19, bro. I was all I was thinking about was, yo, I gotta go out with my boy JV and I gotta party and do stupid shit. Me and Jason, we gotta go do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta be with this person. You know, I wasn't thinking like, yo, I gotta be on the grind, bro. I gotta do this, bro. And bro, like to be 18, 19, thinking like, yo, this practice is gonna get me somewhere, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Well, he was. What you mean, bro? 14, 15, he already had the mentality, bro.
Yeah, like at 14, 15, it was there, but like I felt like I was always gonna get like judged. So I never wanted to tell anybody about it.
It was just the confidence.
You were just missing the confidence.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. So I had it there, like I had the worth ethic, and like at the same time, like I was chubby. But if you would put me to work, I'll do it. Even though I'll be a little more slower. I'll push myself. Yeah. But I just didn't have like that person. I didn't even know what it was. So like at 18, 19, I was like, yo, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to the NBA. Like that's it right there. I told myself there. Bro. I'm going to the NBA right there. So at this point, this is all in my head. No one knows what the hell is going on in my head. So I'll just, go to the YMCA in the morning, just work out every single day and lift. And then I think I gained like 15 pounds, just all muscle, just like actually like working out.
Big, yeah.
So I was getting big. I was working. Yeah. Apparently going to school. And then I was working out. So then I started getting more respect from everybody else around me because they seen like I was actually working out and getting better, like really getting better. Yeah, bro. So everyone's like, yo, let's actually pick up Blue. Like let's actually put him in leagues and stuff like that. But I never got a big head because I knew that's what I wanted to do. And at the same time that I wanted to do that, I knew that doing those things would like propel me into like, a higher, just where I really wanted to be.
Yeah, definitely, so then, bro.
I worked my ass off that whole entire year. So again, apparently I'm going to school.
But you're working out, bro.
But I'm working out. So, I'm going home. My mom's like, how's school? I'm like, yeah, it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sweat stains.
Come in shorts and shit. She's like, yo, like what? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm good. Yeah. So then, I don't want to mention his name, so I met this guy, and this goes even deeper into the story as well. So, I met this guy at the YMCA, and then he was just like, yeah, I'm a trainer. So I was like, cool, and that right there changed my life right there once I started working out with him, because what I was doing was good, you know, it was getting me better, and he seen that.
Yeah.
And I also had expressed to him, like, I sat down with him, I'm like, I want to go to the NBA. That's it. Like, there's nothing else. Like, there's no internet, ifs, ands, or buts. He's like, all right, cool. Meet me here at like 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, what? Like I'm still sleeping at 6:30 in the morning. So I met him, and it was probably like one of the most intense workouts I ever had in my entire life. But that made me think, like, okay, like, if this is the type of work I have to put in, then I have to put more in. From what I was already doing. And mind you, I already have the mentality.
Yeah.
But like seeing that, I was like, all right, cool. Like, I gotta do this.
Bro,
and
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I was gonna say, bro. I'm just like amazed, bro. I love the winning mentality. So this reminds me of Gary Vee. Is one of my favorite like dudes, and he talks about like if you want to be the 1%, you have to put the 1% effort. And this is all I'm fucking hearing. So I'm just like, damn, this dude's like, bro. He grew up in my city, and he's just he wants it, bro. He's hungry.
Hell yeah.
Bro. The lion inside him is roaring. You know what I'm saying? So my fault. I'm just so
hyped,
bro.
It's cool.
It's fire, bro.
And that like right there, like he took me to places where like there was like Division I players playing. So that brought me out of character, because now I have to really like play. Yeah. And at the same time, they're talking shit to me too, so it brought me out of character. Where I was like, I'm not a person that's always mad.
Yeah.
But like them talking was just like I got out of character. Like I really had to like, you know, represent where I'm coming from.
Exactly. Bro.
And then that's where like the whole like I'm from Chelsea type of thing, like mentality came too, because it's like everywhere I went, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Chelsea, so you really gotta respect where I'm from and who I am too. So as that time progressed, I'm like, yo, I got better from, you know, going to school barely in this in the fall. So now we're in the summer, and you know, now I'm in better shape. You know, I just have a better thinking about everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'm actually gonna go to school. So I ended up going to school, and then at that time I was working with another trainer.
Okay.
And I'll actually mention him. His name is Antonio. So Antonio.
Shout out to Antonio.
Hell yeah, for sure. He's actually a rapper. It's pretty cool.
Shout out to his rap, bro. We'll link. Yeah, after this,
we'll
bro.
definitely,
we'll definitely, bro.
Antonio Ferrer is his name. So he.
I'll be the shout out of the week this week.
Hell yeah, for sure. So he, cause like the guy I met before was more so like the mental thing and the whole conditioning, and then just playing basketball. Antonio was more so like the skillful thing.
All right.
And he had his own story going on, so that motivated me to, you know, to do
grow.
more.
Yeah.
And he actually put me onto the coach out in Bunker Hill. Okay. So I remember I was working out and stuff, but I didn't know the whole time I was working out. He was texting the coach like, "Yeah, I got this kid. He's really like actually like working out and doing everything he's supposed to." So by the time like the middle of the summer comes around, he's like, "Yo, I'm about to go down to Texas because I got a full scholarship," because he was still in college.
Yeah.
And he lives in Boston, but he used to live in Boston. So he went and he was just like, "Yo, I can't work you out anymore, but I got like a little surprise for you." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yo, the Bunker Hill coach, you know, he knows who you are. He knows what you've been doing all summer. So, you know, just give him a call." So I called him, and the Bunker Hill coach was like, "Yo, just come through." And this is like the private workouts that they have in the summer. So all the guys that are on the team or like recruits are there. And I remember when I went in there, like my mentality was like, yo, I gotta like, I started thinking about everything that happened from 14 to like 19. And that motivated me.
It was just helping you up,
Hell
bro.
Yeah. And this is like the craziest thing I've ever said. Like I only missed one shot the whole entire workout. Cause my mentality was just like, yo, I gotta go in here and prove myself. And mind you, these guys have 2, you know, maybe 3 years of experience.
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about college level. And the program basically was just to get you in and then maybe get you a Division I, Division II scholarship. So I already knew what I was getting into. So once I got in, I was like, I'm not, you know.
You're not taking this for granted, bro.
I am not taking it. Yeah. And like the coaches were like, yo, like this dude can hoop, you know what I'm saying? And then as time progressed, the whole confidence thing came right back. Like it just smacked me right back. So I couldn't really perform like how I wanted to.
Yeah.
First practice was crazy, but after that, they're like, I don't know, like what's gonna happen with you. I don't know if we're gonna keep you on the team.
Yeah.
So now we're rolling into the fall. I'm like rolled in, like actually enrolled, like I'm going to class and stuff.
Okay.
But mind you, I'm going to class like not even pay attention. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm just here for basketball.
Yeah, bro.
So then he had told me I'm getting redshirted. So anyone that gets redshirted, it's like you're on the team and you're practicing, but you're not playing. So it's like a spot.
If someone fucks
like
up,
someone
or
get
like,
hurt or something like that.
So like I was like, I didn't understand it. I was like, more so I felt like he was just another person doubting me. So I was like, you know what? I'm dropping out. Like I'm not doing this shit again. So I worked 19 through 20, but I worked my ass off even more. Like, I literally did not stop playing basketball.
You had the chip on your shoulder, bro.
I had to.
Yeah.
And even being in Chelsea, no matter who I played, no matter how old they were, I was busting your ass, bro, because I knew what I wanted to do.
Yep. Luckily, bro, I've only played with you maybe twice. I was on your team, bro. So we were busting asses.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
Highland, bro. We were like on a 10-game winning streak. I'm over here talking the most shit, bro. I'm ass,
for
bro.
For real. That shit was funny, man. That shit was funny.
Well, I keep interrupting you.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. So then after that, like, I was like, all right, maybe I'll give school one more try.
Yeah.
So then I texted him, I'm like, yo, I'm going back to school. He's like, nah, I've been paying attention to everything you've literally been doing all year. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even know it? Like,
This is the coach?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, how the fuck do you know this?
What the hell?
So I come into practice. Mind you, I come in like kind of like rusty, like missing shots and shit.
Real quick, were you training at this time? Were you training people at this time?
Nah.
This is just you by yourself still playing?
This is me, like, I just me putting in
workouts.
workouts.
Trying to build yourself up.
Bro.
But again, I'm putting in my own workouts, so like I already know how to build a workout.
Yeah.
So then after that, like, I came in the gym, chucking up mad shots and shit. It was bad. But like he already knew what to expect. Like he's like, yeah, I know. Like, you know, you're still getting in the flow of things, but just give me a schedule. You're on the team. I was just like, what? What are you talking about?
So you made the team, bro.
So that was the thing. Like, I made the team, but like inside I wasn't happy. Like, I didn't. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what came across me.
Yeah.
But what was going on was my best friend Carlos. You probably know Carlos Vasquez.
Carlos Vasquez. Oh yeah, tall Carlos. Yeah, tall Carlos. Yeah.
So the guy that was training us, not Antonio, the other guy, he actually became an agent.
Okay.
And he had signed Carlos.
Oh.
Carlos had like texted me like, yo, I just signed with his name. So then he was just like, yo, I signed with him, and I think I'm gonna go overseas, bro. I'm like, what? And then we go overseas. Like, help out the fam. We're getting out of Chelsea. That thinking right there, like, was just like everything for me. So the next day I went to practice. I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling this shit. I didn't even want to go to school. I didn't want to be here, bro.
Yeah.
So then I was like, you know what? I'm dropping out, like officially dropping out. Yeah. Imagine my mom still thinks like I'm a junior in school.
You're going to school and you're about to graduate. That's fucking nuts, bro.
So I was just like, if I'm gonna go through with this, I'm gonna have to sit down with my mom. I'm like, yo, mom, I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah.
And I'm pursue being a professional basketball player. She looked at me like, yo, you were the dumbest person in the world. Yeah, bro. Cause she didn't know like what was going on, but I already envisioned everything. So after that, like, I had a workout with that trainer, and then he presented everything with the paperwork. It was like fucking like 12 pages long with a bunch of words I didn't know of. I just signed my name.
It was a contract. It was a
contract to sign with his agency, and then can I go take a piss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with a little break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a little quick.
I had to take a piss. I was holding it like, damn, I kind of need to pee, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I was gonna rush everything I was gonna say, so I was like, yeah, I need to pee.
So you were at the paperwork part.
So yeah, I signed the paperwork, and at this moment, I'm like, yo, I'm about to do some shit that I never imagined. Imagine like being at 14, being doubted from 14 to 19, and like getting the whole scholarship shit. Like, I just like, what the fuck did I just do? So I was like, damn, this shit's crazy. So then I'm working out the next couple of days. I'm working out, and then there's like a semi-pro team. Okay. But they weren't paying anything. It was more so just to get my foot in the door. So I went to the tryouts and stuff like that, but they ended up cutting me.
Okay.
So I was just like, damn, like, am I even like fifth? Like, should I go back to school and shit?
The doubts start creeping in.
It starts creeping in. So I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm texting my girl, like, yo, fuck this. I'm not doing it. She's like, yo, just relax. Like, just take a breather. Okay. So, the guy that was training me is my agent, because I've signed the papers. And then I told him the situation. And he was just like, yo, don't worry, relax. You're just overreacting. Okay. I'm like, yo, I'm not dumb. Like, why am I overreacting? So my uncle in DR, Dominican Republic, he used to play. So he won 7 championships. He's all-time assist leader.
In Dominican Republic?
In Dominican Republic, in one of the leagues out there. So for where my parents are from, he's played there several years. Yeah. So he became a coach. I'm like, yo, I'm not dumb. I just signed the papers with an agent. I'm a pro, so like, why don't I hit him up? Yeah. So he's just like, yo, there's an opening mind you, when I got cut, it was like around October. He's like, yo, it's an opening in December. Come down, everything's gonna be set. So I'm like, word, like, yo, fuck the semi-pro team, fuck college, fuck everything. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit.
Yeah.
So I buy the flight and everything. I go down, and I get into uniform. So mind you, it's game day. Went through all the practices and everything. I get into uniform, and one of the guys, like one of like the announcers or some shit, I guess he was like the director, he pulls me aside like, yo, you can't play. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you can't play because you don't have like the proper paperwork. I'm like, are you serious right now? I go to I'm like, yo, you know who my uncle is, bro? Like, don't play that card with me. You know who my uncle is?
Yeah.
He's like, nah, bro, you can't play. And mind you, I'm in full uniform. I have people watching from like back home and shit. Like, yeah, like it was bad. So then I literally had to, go back to, my grandma's house and like, just figure out how I was gonna go back home. So now, I went from, 14 to 19 getting doubted to getting redshirted to dropping out of school multiple times and making the team and then getting cut by, a semi-pro team.
Making the team and not feeling it, bro, in your heart, bro.
Yeah, so mind you, like, yo, it's a big-ass crowd. I'm hyped and shit. People are watching and they tell me, like, yo, you can't play. I'm like,
damn, that was like your opportunity,
that's
bro.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
To do it, bro.
Like, that was it right there. Like, that was just like, yo, whoever doubted me, that was it.
Yeah.
So I went back home and then I had to take like a deep breath, like, yo, so what's next? So I was like, yo, you know what? If this is what I really love to do, then, I got to be able to put more in. So I felt like I was only putting in like 75%. So I was like, if I put 100% in, then I'm going to get this shit right back.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Because I thought you were putting in like 2,000%, bro.
For real, bro.
And this guy said, I
was only putting 75%.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And that's the mentality I had. So like I changed my whole diet, stopped like eating what I was eating.
Yeah.
And then I went a lot harder and I was more specific with everything that I was doing. So going back to what you guys had mentioned before about like the whole player thing.
Yeah.
I matched myself to a player and I started watching all the small details, to like the footwork, to like just even how he talked.
Yeah.
So I started doing those things and that changed my whole mentality and my whole game. And now I went from, just being like this average, okay player that maybe could go pro to like, yeah, like I'm really serious about what I'm doing. So my mom was focused like, yo, I'm going to really go pro. I'm going to really do this shit.
Yeah.
So my girl's a lot younger than me. Okay. So at the time, we went to prom for Chelsea High.
Okay.
And then I had like, mind you, I'm mad lit, like the stupid lit. So then I get this text from my agent like, yo, pack your bags, you're going to El Salvador tomorrow. I'm like, yo, what are you saying right now?
Yeah, but what?
I'm like, yo, I'm way too lit to just be talking to you right now, bro, for real. And then he's like, nah, bro, pack your bags, like, you're going tomorrow, everything's set. I'm like, whatever.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Mind you, I come home, it's like 4 a.m., my flight's like at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm stupid lit. And I'm like telling my mom, like, yo, I'm about to go to El Salvador.
Damn, she probably thought you were just talking.
She was just like,
you were crazy, bro.
She's like, yo, bro, go to sleep. I'm like, no. I like show her all the tickets.
Yeah. And
my dad's the more cooler, like he's more calm.
Yeah, there's always the
There's
always the one, bro, and the parents, bro.
So he's just like more cool about it. So he's like, bro, just I know what you're trying to do, go do it. Yeah. My mom's on this like, yo, you better go to the most dangerous country. I'm like, yeah, I'll be alright. And she's like, yo, you're not going.
Yo, I didn't even think about that. It is a pretty, like, yo.
Yes.
And that, bro, that's all love, bro. She just wants to protect you with all her heart, bro.
She was telling me everything. She called me every name in the book, like, yo, you're not going. My dad's holding back, like, yo, he's a man now. Like, just let him be.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
I went and packed my bags, and she's over here crying at the door. I can't believe you're gonna go do this. Like, I'm like, yo, relax. So now she went from, like, trying to tell me not to go to mad emotion. Like, oh, my God, I can't believe you made it. I'm like, Yo, don't even. I can't even talk right now, bro. I'm just trying to get out of the door.
Yeah.
So me and Carlos had because Carlos also was going as well.
Okay. Vasquez, right?
Yeah. So mind you, I'm in the line like, bro, I don't know how the hell this happened. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. He's like, bro, like, it just happened, bro. Like, this is what happens when you put in the work. I'm like, whatever, bro. So we get to Houston. So we went from Boston to Houston.
Okay.
Now I'm at Houston, and like it was weird because like the El Salvador like flight, there was not a lot of people. So now I'm mad skeptical thinking about my mom that told me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to die. Like, yo. But like it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
But the flight, like once we left Houston, going into like Mexico, it was like the most weirdest shit ever. And I mind you, I've taken many flights before.
Okay.
And like it was so weird because like the plane like did some weird shit. Like I never like it did like some weird turbulence and these weird turns. Swear to God, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my God, that's
yeah.
I shit myself.
I was literally there looking at Carlos. Carlos was looking at me. I'm like, bro, like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Mind you, I'm like kind of hungover. I'm not even drunk anymore.
Yeah,
so,
oh, man, I forgot about you were drinking the day before. Oh, that's just bad.
So it was bad. So once I landed, it like started hitting me like, bro, like what the fuck am I in? Like where am I at?
Yeah.
So like our assistant coach like picked us up and like he broke everything down. Yo, I got to my bed. I knocked out. Carlos was like still in awe. Like, yo, bro, we're here. I'm like, bro, I'm going to sleep, dog. I'm tired. Dog. I don't even want to talk right now.
That's crazy, bro.
And then I got like a knock on the door. Like we got to the hotel like at 2, and I got a knock on the door at like 4:30. I'm like, yo, bro, who the hell can
like
me
2 a.m. right?
So it's like 2 a.m. I get there, fall asleep like 2:30, maybe like 3.
Okay.
I got a knock on the door like at 4:30. I'm like, yo, bro, this could not happen right now. But it was our agent. I guess he was just like, nah, I'm just, happy that you guys made it, whatever. Here's your jerseys and stuff. We started taking pictures. And then that's when shit started hitting me. Like, I kind of went into the bathroom. Like, I cried a little bit because I was just like, yo, what the fuck I just get into? I'm not hungover no more. I'm not crying because I'm hungover. But I'm, like, tired. I'm like, yo, this is, like, a lot of mixed emotions.
Of course.
I started thinking back to, like, everything that happened.
Yeah.
So then they're like, yo, we're going to play tonight at, like, 7:30. Shit, I think I'm not even ready. But like we go through all the drills and stuff. Like it's like normal shit. So it's just like it was just like a run through, like like any play, how plays go, like you run through all the stuff. So people were like throwing up because like again you're in a different country, so the water's different, the environment's different.
Okay.
And plus it's like 104 degrees, bro. It was mad fucking hot. Like it was just insane. So like the air's different. Like everything's already different. So mind you, I haven't really slept. I'm like trying to run through plays. It's mad hot. There's a lot of mixed emotions and stuff.
Yeah.
So then, like, I started calming down as we started walking around, like, trying to, like,
get to know the place and shit.
Wrong thing I did. Wrong thing we all did.
Why?
Bro, I've never been ambushed in my life. Never been ambushed in my life with pictures. People are like, yo, you from the United States? Because it's like, it's such a small country that to see Americans there, it was just like, you're from the NBA. Like, yo, you're NBA players, you know what I'm saying? Bro. We got ambushed. It was like a good 20 minutes of just taking pictures and signing shit. I've never signed anything other than like a paper for work. Mind you, again, I'm from Chelsea. I literally just like sign shit for work and maybe for school.
And that contract.
That contract. And now I'm signing like my name on like people's shirts and shoes. Kids are coming up to me for like pictures. I'm like, yo, this shit's really crazy right now.
That's nuts,
damn,
bro.
Dude. Yo, so that all happened on your first day?
On my first day.
So you're telling me from the night before you were at the prom and the next day you're signing autographs and shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
That's fucking nuts how you, bro.
I was just like, yo, bro, what the fuck did I just get? I'm texting my girl like, yo, this is insane.
Yeah.
But even, actually, I kind of messed up. So the whole flight situation, and this is crazy. And she's a huge motivation to me, too.
Okay.
Because the whole flight situation, actually, she had to pay for the flight. So before that, I was working at the airport, but I got fired. Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But at the airport, I was making the most money I've ever
made. Story for another day, bro.
Yeah. So I was making the most money I ever made. So I was like, lit, you know what I'm saying? But I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was just literally throwing money everywhere, throwing hotel parties, wilding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just signed with an agent. I'm good. Like, we're good. So at the time, like I had money, but I didn't have money for a flight and just to support myself.
Yeah.
But her graduation gift was to go on vacation. So when I got the text, mind you, like mad lit, and like I kind of pulled her aside, like, yo, I just got this text. She kind of looked at me like, damn, like, we're about to go on vacation the next couple of days when I graduate. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, don't worry, like this, I don't have to do this. She was like, nah, hold on, like the vacation could wait. The money that we have for the vacation, you can take it. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? She's like, nah, just take it because this is something that you always wanted to do.
Yeah. And
this is a dream that you always had, so just go ahead and do it. I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Like,
that's great. That's the believer you never had, bro.
Yeah, she like before anything, like before like I did all of this, she knew everything that I wanted to do. So she was always behind me, behind everything I wanted to do.
Bro.
So like this was like I think it clicked in her head like, yo, this is an opportunity for this guy. Like, go do it. Like, don't even worry about the vacation. We can take a vacation whenever.
Yeah.
So when I'm taking autographs and taking pictures, I send it back to her. She's like, I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the vacation can wait.
Crazy, bro.
So I'm like, yo, like, you didn't even understand. So I asked her out April 6th, so
Okay.
I dedicated my jersey. Any jersey number I get is dedicated to her because of what she did.
Yeah, bro.
And not only because of what she did, is because she's always been there for me. So, just having that in the back of my mind, it's like, yo, I gotta go get 50 right now.
Yeah, bro.
So, shit got crazy when we get on the bus and like we get to the game. There's mad people, there's music.
Yeah,
we're receiving like small like awards. Now it's not even awards for like things we did, just like gifts that they were giving to us. Like
the people.
Yeah.
Oh, like appreciating you, right?
Yeah, like because again they're looking at us like NBA players. They don't see this every day.
Have you even played a game yet?
So no, bro. I'm literally like, just like
he's on the bus. He's chilling. He's
no.
around.
We got off the bus and we get to like the game and like we're coming in and like people are just handing us shit. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck's going on, bro? Yo, bro. So then I think shit really got like crazy when they played like the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
Like shit just. I'm sorry, the Star Spangled Banner.
So, okay.
I'm like, damn, like this shit is really real. Like they're really playing this shit. And then we sat down and started announcing our names and where we're from. So, like, they really, like, said, like, Luigi Martinez from Chelsea, Massachusetts. So, that shit right there was just, that's it, bro. Like, that was it for me. So, one night I got up and, like, dapped everyone up. And then, they were playing, music and stuff. Like, we were warming up. I was just like, yo, I can't believe this shit. I'm really, like, in the dream right now.
Yeah, bro. That's what it feels.
So
that's what it feels
weird.
like for me, bro.
I was just like, yo, what the fuck? But mind you, like, when I got they called my number, come in the game, the confidence thing just smacked you right back in the face. Like,
it just comes at the worst times, bro.
But it was just because I couldn't believe what was going on. I was just like, yo, how the hell did I go from being like in East Boston / Chelsea, just have the fun, to like being in a different country? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Getting gifts, signing autographs.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, this is way
to
too much. Yeah, I was like, yo, this is way too much. So we ended up losing the game.
Okay.
So the next day we had like the most hardest practice. It was crazy. But mind you, as time progressed, we were having practice like 3 times a day.
Okay.
And the game. And I was like on the worst diet ever. Because again, we were doing so much, like we couldn't sit down and have like an actual like real
meal. Right?
So it was like eating pizza and like random shit, going to school, signing autographs, talking to people. Literally, I signed so many autographs, bro, that I got tired of just signing. I got tired of smiling, like from so many pictures. So that I didn't score like my first professional bucket till like probably the 3rd game, because again it was just so much for me at the time. So when I got that shit, bro, that was it for me, bro.
Yeah,
that was it. Like I went off. So it was crazy. It was off a steal, so I got a steal and then I just made the layup. I just remember like the whole crowd was just going crazy. Because mind you, me and Carlos are the only Spanish people. So when you see our names in the back, because they had our last names in the back.
Okay.
So you can tell
Martinez,
we're Spanish.
Vasquez.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, like this dude's Spanish, is clap for him. You know what I'm saying? So like that right there was just everything.
Wait. I thought this was in El Salvador. You're the only Spanish people?
So like it was an American team.
Oh,
so like
why?
he picked players from different states and we band them together. Like we brought them together for like a USA team to play different teams in El Salvador. And the whole purpose was to get a contract. So, like, that was the whole purpose of us, just showcasing our talents. And if they liked us, they would take us.
Like, as a team in El Salvador?
Yeah, as in a team in El Salvador. And that's the weird part, because a lot of people from El Salvador are like, yo, I didn't even know there was a basketball team. So, there's a National League and there's a, like, Superior League. Yeah. So, either way, you can still make money. They'll still pay for your shit. Like, you'll be chilling. You're a pro. You know what I'm saying? So, crazy, once I started learning that, I was like, yo, I'm going to go hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, as, like, time progressed, I was only there for a week. As time progressed, I started getting more comfortable. I got more comfortable signing autographs.
Yeah.
I actually got crazy when we went to the mall. I think that was the most craziest thing because we had to walk out of the mall. Like, literally, like,
it
just
was
walk.
Too many people?
We were ordering, and I guess they seen us, and they're like, oh, my God, Americans. Oh, shit. So, it was like a group of kids, like, wanted to take pictures with us. And then from there, it's just, like, more people and more people. It kind of got scary.
Overwhelming, bro.
So, I was just like, and, like, the agent was like, yo, bro, let's go. Like, like, this is too much.
Yeah.
And, like, we had to leave because there was just so many people asking for so much pictures, and it was crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's that's
yeah.
Bro, I'm what's the word? Flabbergasted, bro. Like, I'm just, like, in shock, bro. Bro, the ups and downs, the trials, the tribulations, the mental, bro, the grind, bro. It's just, bro, this story's crazy, bro.
Like
you're taking us on a journey,
bro.
Definitely, bro.
It gets more crazy after that because then, I left thinking, like, I was going to get an offer or something, but
Nah.
shit. But the whole experience, like right there, like that whole experience, if I want to stop playing basketball, I'll be the most happiest person because of that experience.
Yeah.
But I came home like, all right, cool. Like I went through it. You know what I'm saying? Now I know what I got to do. So like that whole time, I was like, all right, cool. I got to work out. I got to do this. I want to sign more autographs. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So we kept, like me, the agent, and Carlos. Like we're more of a collective group, like from Boston. Because the agent was from Boston as well. Okay. So, like, we were more of a collective group, like, working together, working all the time and making sure, like, we were always good. So then this was in May, and then, like, August hit. And it was weird because, like, the agent did, like, this weird switch. Okay. So he had, like, Instagram. He had a huge following, and he was working with other players. So we felt like we were, like, not getting the attention that we needed. Oh. So me and Carlos was talking about, like, yo, this is kind of weird, but, like, we're not getting the attention. But other people are getting signed, being sent to different places, and we're not. Okay. And mind you, so we sat home from May to August. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I was
4 months.
Like, 4 months. But at the time that was happening, when I came back, people in Chelsea were like, yo, like, bro, like, what the hell did you do? Like, how did you do it? Like, I want to work out with you. So that's when the thinking came along for 94 feet. Oh, all right. So that's when, like, the whole, like, thing happened. So I'm sitting home waiting to get an opportunity, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to work a regular job. I want to do something to, like, inspire and motivate people. Yeah. So that's when, like, 94 feet had happened. But, again, going right back to my girl, I was just like, yo, I want to be able to do fitness as well. So I attracted a lot of girls that wanted to work out because I was working her out at the same time. And that attracted a lot of girls my way, to work them out, and a lot of other people as well. Yeah. But it was mainly more for basketball because when you hear 94 feet, it's like, all right, it's like basketball. So I had like a lot of trials and errors because I didn't know how much I wanted to charge people. I didn't know like what type of workouts I wanted to do because everyone's different. At the same time, I had like this phobia with talking with people. Like, I couldn't really to express myself. Bro,
I have the same shit. Bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
I literally like I try to talk to people and I'll just like end the conversation as quick as I can.
Bro,
I just don't know how to talk.
When I tell you, bro, this man can talk to me all day, 24/7, bro. Bro, we went to a party one time. This man was, hey, how's it going? I was like, what happened to my boy, bro?
Yeah. So I know the feeling, bro. It's tough, man. And especially for you, you're trying to build a business and help people out, bro. You got to be able to speak and have the confidence to be out there.
Couldn't do that shit, bro. It was bad. Like, I was stuttering in front of people. And then, like it slowly started growing. And at the time, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work at all. I was like, fuck 9 to 5. I'm not doing this. I've had managers over my head trying to tell me I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm a pro.
Boss, but you want to be your own boss.
Yeah, of course. And then I was walking around like, oh, I'm a pro. You can't tell me left or right. Like, I'm going straight, bro. Like, that's it. So I was like, yo, fuck that. My girl was right behind me, like, yo, just do it, bro. Like, go ahead. Yeah. So I'm like, word, let's get this cracking. So from like May to August, it was more so figuring out like how I was gonna do things and orchestrate things. Yeah. I was working people out for free. So mind you, I'm not working. Yeah. So I'm working people out for free. I'm not making.
This is all good experience, bro.
But this is basketball training.
Just
too,
basketball
right?
And like some fitness. So then I started like thinking about like my worth and like what my worth was. Like, I was like, yeah, I actually got to start charging people. So I started charging people in Chelsea, like, $5, $10, something small, what I'm saying? Because I understand what it is. Bro. So I started doing that, and I developed more as I went along. So November rolls around. So mind you, I'm sitting, September rolls around. So I'm sitting, May through August. September rolls around. And then my agent hits me up like, yo, we want to do a basketball tour. So basketball tours are just like showcases, which is what I did in El Salvador. Yeah. Mind you, my uncle's, he's a coach. And he's like, yo, I want to do like a tour out there. This would be very beneficial. Okay. So I'm like, cool. He's like, you're going to play. Mind you, I'm going to play. So, he recruits everybody. Carlos is also going as well. So I'm like, cool, back. You coming to my whole town, bro. Like, we're about to have fun. We're going to be chilling. Like, don't worry. So, the prices, we had to pay for certain things. So, prices are all set and stuff like that. So, we get to DR, Atlanta, DR. Coach is not there. So, I got a text from the agent like, yo, coach is not there. You have to coach. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, I've never coached in my life. I've only trained people. So, what are you saying? So, he's like, nah, you got to coach. I'm like, whatever, bro. And he's like, yo, I'm going to pay you for this. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, whatever. Cool, you know what I'm saying?
The best coach, you pay me, bro.
So the set price was $1,000. Okay, bro. Mind you, I've been training people $5, $10 to going back home, basically. Yeah. to get into coaching guys for $1,000 for 7 days. So then, guys arrive or whatever. I'm hyping this shit up like, yo, we're about to have mad fun. I'm coaching. It's just going to be real cool. But everything's already organized. So all I really had to do was bring guys to practice, bring guys to games, and feed them. That's all I had to do.
Okay.
So, we get to the hotel, and then I go around, and I'm like, yo, I need everybody's hotel money. They're like, nah, the agent has it. What are you talking about? He told me everyone has their money. He's like, nah, the agent has our food and our hotel money. All right, whatever. And there was a certain time that we had to pay everything.
Yeah.
So I go up to the counter, and I, pull out, my card. I'm like, yo, don't worry. Like, well, I'll pay for it, hoping that the agent will reimburse me.
Okay.
So I call the agent. I'm like, yo, like, players are saying like you have the money. You kind of like start an argument. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you trying to start an argument with me when you have the money?
Of course.
But then he started arguing, and as he started arguing with me, I'm just like, wait, hold on, did he just scam everybody right now? And then I'm like, yo, hold on, I'm in the middle. Well, not in the middle of nowhere. I'm just like in a different country with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And I just figured out that this dude has been scamming me this whole entire time.
From El Salvador.
From El Salvador till now in October of 2018.
Oh man. Bro,
and it hit me when I hung up the phone. I'm
bro.
like, damn, now I'm down $600 and I only have $200. How the fuck am I gonna expand this? Because no one has money. You know what I'm saying? So how am I gonna?
So he didn't give you that K either, right?
Nah.
Damn.
And that's where it goes farther. So like, I did what I had to do. I coached everybody. My family, chipped in. Yeah. But mind you, my family doesn't have a lot of money and stuff because it's almost like a third world country in DR. But like they did what they could, and even that was small. But I'm like, yo, don't worry. Like $200 could go a long way in DR. So I did what I had to do. I stretched it as much as I can. I stretched it so far that it was to the last day, and then the last day we were supposed to go out to like a resort and stuff. And then, mind you, as I was coaching, mind you, I never coached before. I did a great job too. We went 3-2.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good for someone that's
for the first time too.
That's never done it.
With people you don't even know either.
People I never know. And mind you, one of the players there, I've looked up to him since I was 14, and this is the first time I ever met him. Yeah. And just me having to like see him progress as a basketball player, and then having to tell him what to do was the most craziest shit. Yeah, I was just like, bro,
that's a flip in the head, bro.
It was the most craziest thing. So like, with all the situations that was happening, I had to handle everything. Doing guys' laundry, making sure they were always good. Making sure they had ice, taking care of their body and shit.
Yeah, you're the coach.
So were you playing at the time too?
Nah.
Or were you just coaching?
I thought I was gonna play, but this dude hit me with like, yo, you got to coach. I'm like, what the fuck?
So you were coaching?
I took the back and I'm like, cool, bro. I just gotta coach these guys. I go drink a beer if I want. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. So I stressed the $200. You know what I'm saying? I knew people around me as well that was like, yo, don't worry. Like we got you. We know who you are. We know who your family is. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So we stretched it all the way to like day 6. Day 8 was when we were leaving. And they said we were supposed to go to like the resorts, which was like just to relax, because you literally just play like 7 days.
Okay. So
then I have no money, and I call the agent. I'm like, yo, I have no money. I know everything that's going on. Do you think you at least can send, I don't know, like $300 just to cover us to go to the hotel and taxis back and forth from to the resort from where we were and to the airport?
Yeah.
He was like, nah.
Damn.
And mind you, it was like 11 at night. I was just like, damn, bro.
In DR, bro.
In DR, I have no money.
Damn,
so then the only 2 people I could really think about was my girl and my mom. But like, mind you, my girl just literally just did that.
Yeah, she hooked
So
you
I
up,
didn't want to do that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, mom, I before I even thought about my girl, I thought about my mom. Because obviously my mom, So like I called my mom, my mom's like, yo, what's going on? Like, are you okay?
She's
like,
ready,
she was like, yo. I'm like, I explained the story. I'm like, I didn't really explain it to her because I already know what's going on. So I was like, yo, don't worry, I'm gonna get you back when we come back. She's like, don't worry. She like sent like $700. I'm like, yo, I did not need $700.
Yeah, you're.
But whatever, mom. Thanks.
Mom being mom.
Yeah. She's like, whoop, here you go, bro. Like, you good. You good. Don't worry, we good. So I was like, whatever, cool. So last day, we had fun or whatever, and then I come back home. And some players had interest and some players had offers. But mind you, I don't know shit, bro. I'm just someone that just started, like, just became a pro, number one.
Okay.
And just started training. I don't know shit about, like, the business aspect of being an agent, how that shit works, and signing shit. Like, I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So teams ended up pulling out, like, that day we land in Boston and people are landing in different places where they live.
Okay.
So I tell the agent, I'm like, yo, like, the teams ended up pulling out, so I don't know what you want to do. think you can send me the money? He was like, nah.
Damn.
I feel like you did something to like, you know, have them not get signed. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? So he did.
He's the one that didn't help you in the first place,
he
bro.
didn't help you out, bro.
So he did like this whole 360.
He's flipping it on you.
And he flipped it even more to the point where it's just like, all right, now I know you're not really trying to help me or anybody else. But no one believed me. Like, I told Carlos the situation. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? We've known this dude for such a long, since 18. You know what I'm saying? He's worked this out.
So this is the dude that you met in the gym.
Yeah. So he went from trainer to agent to now flipping shit. Like, yo.
Damn.
So then that happened, and then now it's November. I have no job. I'm working people out $5 to $10.
Yeah.
I'm not playing anywhere. I just got scammed, and now I'm home.
Damn.
But mind you, everybody that went on the tour was so appreciative of what I did, but they didn't know the back end of the story.
Because you knew it, bro.
Because I knew it. Yeah, so then I explained it to them, and they still didn't believe me because they were still signed to him, and he was just feeding them lies. Yeah. So I was like, all right.
Wait. So he only scammed you and not everybody else?
He did because I still had to put the money down.
Yeah.
And he probably scammed them for more money. I don't even know how much at this point. But, you know, he did what he had to do.
Remember he said there was fixed money, bro?
Yeah.
So at that point, I wrote him an email. I'm like, I'm parting ways from you. I'm not going to do this. Like, I know what you're doing. And he took it more so like in a childish way. Like, he's just like, whatever, you weren't a part of whatever you were doing, what we were doing. So I was just like, all right, bro, I did everything professionally. I sent you an email. I'm going my own way.
Yeah.
When Carlos seen that, he was like, yo, bro, everything you just said, I think it's true because why are you parting ways? I sat down with Carlos and I told him detail by detail what was going on.
Yeah.
Carlos seen that shit. He was like, yeah, I'm getting out too. So then we seen like other previous players that went to El Salvador with us.
Yeah.
We're no longer a part of like his agency. So we reached out to them. They had similar stories. So they were also getting scammed too. And then we're like, yo, we put two and two together. We're like, this dude didn't have our best interest. He was just more so here for our money. Yeah. So now
for himself, bro.
For himself. So, you know, mind you, I had built a great relationship with this person, but I guess like the money just, you know.
Damn, stab you in the back and you don't even.
I didn't even know. So then, like, you know, now I'm sitting home, November, no money, nothing. My uncle calls me like, yo, I got a position for you to come down here and play
again.
But this time, like, I have all your paperwork done. I'm like, I look at my mom. My mom's like, yo, you're not doing this shit right now. Because she knew everything that just happened. She's like, you're not going down there. Like, no.
It's like all over again, bro.
Yeah. I'm looking at my dad like, bro, like, can you, like, you know. My dad looked at me like, bro, to be honest with you, everything that just happened right now, I'm not even able to help you. So I was just like, damn, bro, I got to go back to fucking work. I'm like, all right, whatever. So the next day, like, I'm applying or whatever. She barges into my room. She's like, I got your ticket. I got everything. She got, like, yo, I don't know what the hell she did the night before, but she got me, like, underwear, fucking yes, anything that you could think about that was basketball related, she got it for me. And then on top of that, she got me food. Like, she did, like, this whole care pack. I'm like, yo, you literally, like, an hour, like, 4 hours, 6 hours ago, you weren't even, like, with the plan. But all of a sudden, she's like, I got everything for you. Don't even worry. Yeah. Go do what you have to do. I was like, oh, okay, you know? So then I ended up going down to DR, and now this is, like, my real opportunity. Like, everything's televised. There's a real crowd. But mind you, I don't have an agent to represent me, so I'm just really on my own. Yeah. But I'm with my uncle who's my coach, so it's like whatever.
So you got support no matter what.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like I'm about to go down and make like $600, $700 a week.
Yeah.
Hell no. So when I got down, everybody that was playing with me had played like in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Or like played in like the qualifying. Like there's like the Olympics and there's like qualifying matches to go to the Olympics. And those were my teammates. But those guys had more experience than me. So my uncle gives me my contract. You know, everyone's mad lit talking about how they're making mad money and stuff. And I get my contract. I'm only making $20. I look at my uncle. I'm like, yo, bro. I did not just go through everything I just went through to make $20, bro. He's like, nah, crazy, you gotta. He's like, he looked me straight in the eyes, like, yo, you want to play in this country, you want to make a name for yourself, you gotta actually, you know,
you gotta earn it.
You gotta earn it. This is my uncle talking to me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not about to do this, yo.
I called my mom. Creeping in again, bro.
Yeah,
jeez,
and I called my mom. My mom's like, yo, I bought you a ticket. I did everything I had to do. So you gotta, you know, wing it out for us, you know, the whole season. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I had gone to a tattoo shop, and then I got the word tatted humble. Because then I started thinking, I'm like, you know what, if there's anything that's going to remind me about, like, everything that I've been through, is I know that whenever, like, I feel like I can't do shit, I would just have to look down. And then like that whole time I'm practicing and I'm not even in the mood.
Yeah.
But I remember I just got attacked, so I'm like, I'm good. So then like anytime like something had happened, I just looked down like, all right, I gotta stay humble through the whole thing because I've been humble since 14,
since the start, bro,
since day one. So I was like, all right, whatever, cool. But shit started kicking in when like I started seeing like we were taking pictures as well. There was like a media day. And then shit was getting televised. I started seeing more people coming into games and stuff like that. But again, the whole confidence started coming back again. And it was because this time everything literally hit me again.
Yeah.
Like I just got scared. Like, what the fuck am I doing again?
I mean, the whole story since the start, bro.
I know
it's
the
been a
story's
roller coaster.
been up and down.
It's just like,
it's been crazy,
like
bro.
for you to go through all that shit and persevere through that shit and keep going, bro. Like that shit takes a lot, bro.
It did take a lot, and it was an uphill battle every single day. I was like, I don't know if I want to play basketball or go back home.
Yeah.
But I had my girl in my ear telling me just.
Yeah, that person believed in you, bro.
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Like, don't just keep going, bro. And I had the other people I was working out too, and I was growing a following as well. Like, yo, you playing in the DR? Like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
That shit was just like crazy. I'm like, you know what? I gotta keep going. So, we ended up losing. We had like a bad record, so we didn't even make it to playoffs. So, I ended up coming back home because my mom came to watch, and then I came back home with my mom.
Okay.
And then when I came back, shit just blew up, bro. I didn't even know how to put it in words. Like, I was getting DMs, text messages, phone calls like, yo, you played pro? Like, you think you can trade me? And I'm just like, yo, bro, like, I didn't even want to talk about it right now. I didn't want to talk about what the hell just happened. Like, yeah, I did, whatever. But I wasn't realizing what they were watching because I was putting stuff on my story.
Yeah.
Just saying motivational stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was motivating other people, at the same time. So then I went from, making $5 to $10 to, $30, from like $30 to $40 a week, $50. And I'm like, yo, this is actually getting crazy.
A person too.
No, just a week. Just a week, $50.
For a person, right? For a person?
To be honest, I don't even remember.
Oh, okay.
But it was just like, I remember having, at the end of the week, $50. So I was probably charging people like $5. But mind you, I was working on a lot of people. So I'm like, yo, what the hell? So someone that had trained me, his name's Anthony Hodges. He's like a mentor of mine as well. He's like, yo, you got to understand your worth and your time and everything that you're doing.
Yeah. So
you got to be able to up your prices, especially if you're not doing, like, if you're doing this for the rest of your life, you got to be able to provide for yourself.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, shit, hold on. Like, this is actually, what I actually want to do aside from not playing at the moment.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, cool. So things started to change. So I really, made 94 feet, like actual, like 94. That's what I was about, like a business. So I was like, I'm really about to do this.
Yeah.
So I took it like actually like really serious. I started like planning my workouts like weeks before, and I started marketing myself a lot more better. I understood how like hashtags work. I started following a lot of people, reaching out to a lot of people, and slowly but surely, things started to actually grow to the point where I was making $100 a day. Yeah. But the reason why that happened was because obviously Nipsey Hussle, he had pride himself of making $100 a day shining shoes.
Yeah.
So I was like, if he can make $100 shining shoes, then I can make $100 of working out people throughout the day, and I'm not doing anything else other than working people out. So why not make $100 a day?
Yeah.
So that was my goal every single day, was to make $100 a day.
That's crazy.
So I can still provide for my mom and stuff like that. Help with my girl if she needs anything.
Yeah.
So from there, that prior to myself, I didn't realize how many people I was working out and how many people were following me and how many messages I was getting, to the point where it was just like, okay, like this, we can actually trust this dude.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started seeing like, yo, if I can actually do this, like I can. And mind you, I had came back in like December/January.
Winter, yep.
Winter, and then that shit had happened literally right after. And I started coming into that thinking.
So
and
this
stuff
is the end
like
of
that.
2018, right?
So this is like coming into 2019, and then the coach that was supposed to go to DR, he was just like, yo, do you think we could talk? I'm like, yeah, like, why not? And he explained his story. So he'd also got scammed from that agent as well.
Okay.
Damn, bro. This guy got everyone,
He
bro.
got everybody. So then we were talking, and he kind of chuckled. He's like, yo, it would be kind of funny if we made our own agency. And I kind of looked at him like, that's not a bad idea, bro. And then
it's really not, bro.
I'm like, yo, hold on, we're actually coming with something. So we kind of like stayed like extra long in that place that we were at. It was like a pizza shop. Came up with the name, came up with what we actually want to do. So it's actually Excel Athletics. So we genuinely want to help people go overseas. So now, I've gone overseas. I did what I had to do. So I have some kind of credibility to be able to, like, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So then, at the same time, I was also doing training. I'm like, this could be another thing that can, actually, bring me in more money at the same time.
Yep.
But the main purpose, like, this is because I knew that money is not everything. So I know,
of course,
being able to help people is what is gonna bring me a lot more farther. It's gonna bring me a lot farther than money.
Yeah,
I already had a huge following from training. How can what can I do more? Like, what is it that I can do?
Yeah.
So then they started the agency. And then, we made it public on Instagram and stuff like that. We started, the same tactics I had with training with the whole marketing stuff. I started doing the same thing, but my partner had kind of stepped away because he had a situation with his son.
Okay.
But he ends up coming back because we get our first player signed in February. He ends up going down to El Salvador and playing. So that's our first player signed. So we're kind of people are like, yo, like, these guys are, pretty legit.
Yeah.
So then the second person that goes is my partner. So he gets a head coaching job.
Okay.
So mind you, now I'm kind of fucked. So I'm like, all right, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You're running it by yourself.
Yeah, now I'm running it by myself. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I literally went through a lot of trials and errors, and I wasted a lot of money between February and March because that same agent that had scammed me, there was a bunch of other people that were trying to scam me as well. Like, yo, like, I got a contact list that I'll sell to you for $90. Don't worry, I'll send it to you. I'll send the $90. I'll never get that shit back. People will be like, yo, I got contacts here, send me a player or whatever.
Yeah, so it's definitely
I'll send
hard.
money that way and get scammed. But then I kind of had to take a seat back, like, yo, hold on. If I'm really going to do this, I really got to understand what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I got to understand I'm dealing with, people's lives and people's careers.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, training's going crazy, and I'm still trying to figure this out. But no one knows I'm a agent.
Okay.
No one knows. It's just this Excel athletics page that's here from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Got 2 people signed. They don't know who the hell's behind it. So I literally sat down and started reading everything. And, I started learning everything as well. And as I started learning everything, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I can really go forward with this. I operate this myself because now my partner's down there coaching and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then I did a tour on Dominican Republic, and that really, blew up because all the players that I brought down there and, everything I was doing, marketing everything, the way I was doing it. And this time I made sure no one was getting scammed. I made sure, everything was set.
You're doing it the right way.
Yeah, I was doing it the right way. And mind you, I've coached already, so I was also the coach as well. I did a great job doing that, planning everything. As well as a trainer, I feel like I was very transparent to be able to talk to you as a coach, as an agent, as a player, and, as a friend. As a friend as well. So I felt like people were more comfortable to work with me because of those attributes.
Of course.
Damn.
So then, we had fun. We did what we had to do, and then we got a player an offer out in Dominican Republic. But unfortunately, things didn't happen, the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
So now, since things weren't supposed to go the way it was supposed to, that player, I started training him more. And since I started training him more, now the training started going up a little more, and then the agency kind of went down.
Okay.
But mind you, I have 6 other players now that are like, yo, all right, we went on tour. What's next?
Yeah.
So on my back, texting me, yo, what's next? What's next? What's next? But I'm like, yo, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to balance, playing, training, and trying to get people overseas. So then I had to sit down all right, I can't work a regular job because I know if I work a regular job, it's going to throw off everything I'm trying to do.
You're going to hate it, bro.
And I'm going to hate it. So I was just like, all right, I really got to sit here and really make $100 a day to make sure that, if anything ever pops up, that I can do it.
Yeah, you can provide.
If I gotta send someone somewhere, I can do it. So then, the third player that we got signed, his name is Tyler, and he had gone with us to DR. So once everyone arrived back from DR, he was the only one that was he had a crazy flight schedule. So then I got a call yo, we need a player on El Salvador. I'm like, bet, cool, I'll send him. So I sent Tyler. He was the third person that got signed. But mind you, I don't have a lot of money myself, and I'm still learning everything. Mm-hmm. So I sent, the $500 I had, sent it to him, made sure he was good. But the person that had contacted me was the scammer himself.
Damn.
So the team still took him in, but they weren't paying him. So mind you, now the training's kind of going down a little bit. And now the agency is going up, so I'm not making that much money as a trainer. And then Tyler was promised, $500 every month. But he wasn't able to get it from the person that promised them that $500 it was more so supposed to come from me. And as an agent, you know, you're supposed to be able to support everybody that you work with, whether it's like flights, like anything that happens, like it's on you. You got to be able to support it. Yeah, I'm responsible. So I made sure that like
he was good, bro.
He was good. So I really had to grind it out training. So now we're moving into the summer, and now I got a better understanding of everything. And now I'm like, yo, shit, like I gotta up this shit now in training. So I really started focusing more on training, on like how can I become a better. I just didn't want to just like work people out just for money.
Okay.
But I like started really focusing on the small details, and that right there changed the whole game for me as a trainer, because now I know like, okay, if I see this player, I know what he has to work on, and that right there just changed everything. Because now I was in the gym every single day, making sure I was making those $100 every single day, but at the same time I was assuring that everybody that I work with was getting better. And you know, anytime I had money, sending it to Tyler, but I was sending it to Tyler, but I didn't have anything. So I was making sure Tyler was always good. Tyler paid his 4 months, and it's like it was just a grind every single day, making sure that he was always good. Then from there, he went to Mexico. Again, Tyler didn't have any money because he just came back from DR, so I was literally his main support. So I was just making sure every day he was good. But then I'm kind of fucked because I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything, and I kind of had a lot of moments where I was like, yo, I think I can't do this shit. Like,
bro.
It's either I'm gonna be a trainer, an agent, or player. But then I kind of started thinking, I'm like, yo, like, hold on, like I look back at the success I already had being a pro, number one, and already motivating the people that I've already motivated, and I've already changed 3 people's lives. And Tyler, the first person we got signed, and my partner. So why the hell am I gonna just stop here?
Yeah, bro.
So then that's when I started upping my game a lot more. Like that right there was just crazy for me.
I swear you don't got a ceiling, bro.
Nah, I don't. I really didn't. I was just like, I gotta go harder now. So I went from, you know, just like, you know, have a normal schedule, waking up at 8 a.m. or like shit like that, to waking up at 4 a.m., making sure I was making, you know, players portfolios, making sure I was sending them out to, you know, different teams from like 4 a.m. to like 8 a.m. That time right there was just mainly for the agency. So I was just literally marketing people every single day that I had. And then from there, from like 8 to, you know, 5 p.m., I was in the gym working people out. But in between that time, you know, it's not like I'm wasting a lot of energy. I'm talking to a lot of people. But I've been up from 4 a.m., you know, marketing, being on my computer, you know what I'm saying, drinking mad coffee and shit, making sure like things are good. But then, you know, about like 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm dead tired.
12 hours awake, bro.
But then I remember, I'm like, oh shit, I'm a pro too, so I gotta work out myself.
Yeah.
So then I made sure, you know, I worked out too, you know. But I was so focused on like the training and the agency that, you know, I kind of forgot to take care of my body. Forgot to like, you know, stay consistent. And I was losing a lot of sleep. I was, you know, sleeping like 2 or 3 times a day. I mean, sorry, 2 or 3 hours out of the day. And mind you, I had grown more people that wanted to work with me. So I was receiving phone calls at 1 a.m. People live in different countries, different states, people in different situations and shit like that. Coaches hitting me up like, yo, like I heard you know, you're actually legit. Like, yo, I actually want to work with you. I'm like picking up the phone at 2 a.m., like half asleep. I'm like, yo, I got to get to this workout. You know, like it was crazy. But then I kind of like took a step back when I got sick like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So that's why I kind of like realized like I gotta like, you know, really focus on myself. Then I sprained my knee.
Okay. Yeah.
So I sprained my knee, which is like the most randomest shit. And then right there, I kind of started thinking like, yo, I kind of have to take a step back and focus on myself first.
Okay.
So the whole 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. was just for me. So 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. is just about me. Like no one's texting me. Like my girl texts me like, cool, we'll talk. Yeah. But no one else is texting me. Like, you're not talking to me from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm literally working out, doing everything I'm supposed to do. Everything after that is for the training and for the agency. So that, like, right there, I had that moment in my life where I was like, oh, I feel like I'm only giving, like, 50% right now. So,
no ceiling, bro. No ceiling.
Yo, because I literally, I'm homesick. I can't even move my leg. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
That shit right there just changed everything again, because like I felt like I had to do more, and since I had to do more, that helped me be more of a better trainer.
Yeah.
So I was learning more, studying more. Everything was more effective. I was seeing more progress and more results from people. And not only that, more people were getting signed because I kept thinking like I'm not doing enough. And since more people started getting signed, it just became addicting. Like, okay, I'm getting people better.
Yeah.
I'm getting people signed. I gotta keep doing more. So that's basically like the story of everything, how it happened.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, yo, the story, my fault. I'm gonna step on your shoes, bro. The stories, bro. Bro, you took us on a crazy ass journey. This shit should be a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, it is.
No joke, bro. It should be, bro. Oh man, I'm cheesing, bro. That's amazing.
Yo, that's a great story, bro.
That's an amazing story.
I like you keep stopping, like, oh, I feel like I'm not doing enough, bro. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I doing, bro?
I think like it kind of changed for me because like I talked to a player yesterday that's kind of like fighting for his life.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yo, like no one else believes in him. Like he's literally fighting for his life against one of like the court systems in the United States. So when he explained his story to me, I was just like, if no one else is gonna give him a chance, and I'm the only one that believes in him, like I have no other excuse to get up at 3 a.m. and make sure he's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always think like there's always more to do. And not only that, I feel like I need to be able to be like the best at what I do. I'm not working a regular job anymore, so I got to make sure that everything I'm doing, I'm always giving 100%.
Yeah.
And not only that, I have a huge following from people, and I get messages from people all the time like, yo, you're like a huge motivation to me. And now it becomes normal because I see it all the time, you know what I'm saying? And like appreciation texts, you know, thank yous.
Yeah, bro.
And like people just coming up to me in the street like, yo, you play overseas, yo, you're 94 feet, right? I'm like, yeah, like it's just become normal. But those things is what keeps me going because I have days where I'm just like, yo, I don't want to do this shit anymore. Days where
you're just like, man, fuck this, bro.
Yeah, I just want to say
it's not easy, bro. It's not easy to get up and do the shit that you gotta do. So continuing to do that shit's nice, bro.
Hell yeah.
For real. I just want to say, bro, I'm gonna be another one, bro. You motivated me, bro. I want to get up and do some shit right now, bro.
The story, bro, makes me want to go fucking lift a house or something.
Yeah, bro, that ass, bro. Like, yo, oh for man, I just want, bro. Real quick.
So where are you going with this next, bro? What do you think? What's next for you?
Just more higher, like with just like now, since I sprayed my knee, I'm like, yo, like now I gotta focus on this. The league that I'm supposed to play, the same league that you know, like I was supposed to play. No, I played in DR. Like it's supposed to start. I don't even know what's going on. But regardless of what happens, my main thing now because the Olympics are in 2019.
Okay.
So my main thing now is just to be able to build a better name for myself in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
So once like the summer comes around, I can at least, you know, slide my way into the Olympics maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So as a player?
As a player, but that's like the hardest thing because if you think about like the island, there's so many leagues.
Yeah.
So my main thing is if this league doesn't happen, just, you know, rehab my knee a little more better. Instead of rushing it because the league starts in December.
Okay.
So I just want to be able to make a bigger name for myself, you know, within the next couple of months. I can, you know, slot my way in. If not, you know, maybe like the National League in DR or something like that.
Yeah.
But from like the training aspect and like the agency stuff, it's more so just trying to be like the best trainer. Like I get it all the time. Like, yo, Lou is the best trainer in Boston. And I when I heard that, I was like, all right, cool. Like this is like some credibility. But I kept hearing it. So I'm like, all right, I think my main thing is not, you know, being the best trainer in the United States, is being the main trainer and the best trainer in Boston. Because if you think about it, there's kids coming up all the time. They're always going to need a trainer.
Bro, every day.
And I just
trying to come up.
Exactly. So I feel like, you know, I want to be able to give back to not just Boston, but, you know, especially Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then some of my ideas I have is just like coming out with like a clothing line, just making 94 feet like an actual
brand,
actual brand. And I was driving around, like just driving around the other day in Chelsea. I was looking at all the abandoned like buildings in Chelsea. I'm like, yo, I can just come up with the money and just purchase this, flip this, make it in the store, sell all the things I want to sell. So I want to come out with like shirts, joggers, sweats, socks, shoes, and then expand into East Boston, expand into Lynn, expand into like other places, and be able to make it a lot bigger.
Yeah. But
then I started thinking, I'm like, I also have the agency, and the agency is a brand itself. So then I can start pushing both brands. I have a girlfriend, so she has female friends as well, so she can push like the female brand. My mom's a lot older than everybody else, so she has
too many secrets.
Bro. I know.
You're giving away the gems,
too much.
Bro.
Too much.
I'll cut this out if you don't want it in there, bro. That's too much.
It's cool.
You're giving too many secrets, bro. So, but but yo, that's good shit that you're still trying to go, yo. But I was looking at your training videos too. It's just like it's crazy because you focus on little shit like footwork, bro.
It has to.
Like ball movement, just like when you're in your hand, just moving like shit like that. Like a question I have, bro. What's up with the fucking plastic bags on the basketballs, bro?
So and you're
I
on
seen
the ball.
I mean, I get the balls for stability and for your balance. But what's with the plastic bags, bro?
So Kyrie, you obviously know who Kyrie Irving is. He has like this story where like the way he got like his ball handling was he used to put a plastic bag over the ball and like dribble with the ball.
Okay.
And that like enhanced his ball handling. So I started thinking, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna try it out. I tried it out, but I'm like, how can I do it better? You know? So I got on the buzz. I think it's like a Bosu ball, whatever it is. Yeah. And then I just had it just regularly how it was, and I put the elevation mask. So I was like, all right, what can I do more again? Yeah. So I flipped over the buzzle ball, whatever it was, and then I got it, and that was probably the most hardest shit because Carlos was actually recording me, and I told Carlos, I'm like, yo, you have to hold me, bro, till I get up on this. Yeah. He had to hold me. We literally had to take like 3 or 4 tries until I got it, and then he put on the elevation mask, so I could have put it on if else I would have fell.
Yeah, bro.
So then I'm like, put the bags on the ball and let's make a video. But I didn't want to do it for like the likes. I just want to be able to just do something cool. That's all it was. But when I posted it the first time, I got like 400 or 500 likes, and I deleted it. I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Like I look at my contact sometimes, and I'm like, this is not perfect. So I'll delete it.
Yeah, bro.
And then repost it. And I reposted that, and I got like over like 4,000 views.
That's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that you always try to get better no matter what, bro.
Yeah, cause I look around like everybody else that's around me. I'm like, all right, like what can I do? But then I stopped doing that, and then I started thinking like, all right, like my only competition is like myself. Yeah. And that goes back to the confidence thing, because the only one that's gonna make me confident is myself.
True. So
then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, all right, I gotta stop looking at these people and start worrying about me, and worrying about like how can I get better. For yourself. But for myself as well. But I started thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm my only competition. So I'm like, all right, so if I'm really battling myself every single day, then I need to do more.
Yeah, you need to do more.
You need to beat yourself.
Yeah, so I really like in competition with myself. I'm in an uphill battle with myself.
Yeah, bro.
So like whenever I do something, like, all right, cool, it's cool. To other people, it's like the craziest shit. Like, yo, you just did that. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, but I gotta do more. I
gotta do more.
Of course.
Yo, that's that. You ever watch Dragon Ball Z? Yeah. That's that Goku mentality.
Yeah, for real.
That's that Goku mentality. That you just there's always more, bro. There's always more. Nah, but I like the reason we wanted to have you on the podcast too. We were already talking about it before you asked us,
bro. I'm telling you, when you asked us, I called Jason, bro. I was in my crib and I was like, Jay, bro. Yo, I was
because we were thinking of like we're thinking of shit like we've been trying to take a step back for ourselves too, try to see how we're gonna grow, but we didn't want to mess this opportunity up, bro. We were like, yo, we gotta have him on. Like, you just embody what consistency and perseverance means, bro.
Yeah, for real.
And like coming from the same city as us, you don't see that a lot from a lot of people, bro. And like we wanted to show that, bro. This is our city, bro. Like these are the type of people that we got in our city, and we want, and like, what do you do to like to do that, bro? Like, how do you help people be like you?
It's just more so like analyzing them. Like I just it's not just a workout. Like a lot of people battle the same things I battle, like confidence. So I being there already, I already know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that right there is just like the ultimate thing. Because if you really think about it, like basketball is mostly just a mental thing.
Yeah, bro.
Rather than because you can work out every day and still get your ass busted if you're not mentally there.
Yeah, I believe Kobe said that it's a mental game.
Of course, it's like a mental game for real. So that's the main thing, is just attacking people mentally. If I'm able to attack you mentally, then no one else is gonna bother you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But other than that, I just think about like like the money and like the fame and all that is cool, but like what is like the real mark that I'm gonna leave? Yeah. 'Cause God forbid I die tomorrow and you guys are gonna remember me as not just the trainer, but what else I did. Yeah. And everyone else is gonna come out with like their stories, like yo, this dude was just incredible. Yeah. So I think about that more than anything, for real. Like that's really what I think about.
And the fact that you let that you don't let the money, you don't care about that shit, but you care about helping people and actually wanting to get to where you want to be as well, bro. It's that mentality that me and Vic kind of got to. We're just like, yo, if we're gonna get somewhere, bro, we're gonna do it as a team,
of course,
because that's what it's all about, bringing everybody with you.
Definitely.
But that's kind of hard because no one understands like the whole team thing.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of comes down to like where I'm at now, I feel like I kind of got to be low key with everything I do.
Yeah.
Cause then, you know, looking at the scammers and looking at other people outside,
people always trying to take advantage of you.
People start taking advantage, and I get like messages from like, you know, they're friends of mine, but like, you know, in DR they'll always ask like, yo, can you send like $100? Like I see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I kind of seeing that right there. I'm like, okay, if I'm able to up like 4 more levels and I'm at the top now, I'm gonna get that from everybody else, or it's just gonna be more. So it's just like, okay, cool. Like I'm posting all these things, but like, you know, I need to be more low key about everything else that I'm doing.
Yeah, bro.
Cause like not everybody has my best interest at the same time, and I kind of see that too sometimes when like I talk to certain people. It's just like, okay, cool. Yeah. Like I gotta, you know, keep my distance or say less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that right there, I was just like, all right, I kind of. Just gotta be on my own type of thing.
Yeah, be careful, bro. But at the same time, you still care about the people.
No, of course.
Do you know how many people your agency signed already?
So right now we've signed 4. 4 but total? Mind you, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. Yeah. So from
not the fact that bro, the whole story when you were like dropped it, like, you know, I don't give a fuck about school, so I'm gonna drop out and stuff like that. Like people will look at you in a different way.
No, of course, and that was the biggest thing because people were like, yo, how you would drop out and you did all of this? And it's just like. Once I started like looking into the agency, I started looking more about like life itself. Like even to like the water we drink. I don't even know why I'm drinking this water. Like this water's it's terrible.
For real?
Like I don't know if you ever seen like the tests they do on like water.
And it turns blue.
Yeah. So that right there, like I started looking into that. So then I started looking into the school system. So think about it like this: like you went to high school for free, basically, technically, right? Yeah. Why is it that you got to go to college, you know, and pay all this money? And then you come out of college and you're making $16, $17 an hour, and you're in the most debt you can ever be in life.
Yeah, for real.
And on top of that, you got all these bills, and you know, maybe have a kid, stuff like that. Like I was talking to 2 of my friends today, and they were like, "Yo, my credits didn't transfer, so I'm a sophomore again when they were supposed to." Graduate this year. I'm like, yo, how does that even make sense? They're like, oh, it's because we changed our major. I'm like, I think it's kind of weird that you change your major and then you have to like backtrack. I think it should be compensated in like a different way. But
they don't care, bro. They just want you. Money, bro.
That's what it is.
So like I'll say like school is good, right? You'll learn stuff. No one can ever take away the stuff you learn. But it's just like a thing where like if you truly like if you're just going to school because everyone else is going to school, like something similar to I did.
You gotta have an aim, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have an aim. Like you have to have a reason to have a degree, bro.
Yeah.
Like if your goal is, let's say, like I don't know, I want to be a CEO.
I'll give an example myself, bro.
Yeah, right.
I go to school. I'm going to school for chemical engineering, bro. But I go because I love science, and that's the type of shit that I want to do in my life. So I'm not going for no reason. Since the start, I know where I'm trying to go at. So that's why I'm not wasting my time there. Plus, I'm trying to be smart about it, so I don't have as much debt.
Of course.
When I get out of it. But I personally, I'm in school myself, and I don't think that school is like all that shit, bro. Like it's whatever.
Yeah.
Like, go if you think that's what you want to do. If you're just going, like Vic said, if you're going to go, then fucking step back and think about what you're doing, bro.
So like it depends on what essentially what you want to do. So like Jason, right? He wants to be in the science community, and you know, not unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Like the science community, the degree, it means a lot, right? It means a lot, yeah. But like something like it means a lot, right?
It's credibility.
It's credibility.
Well, wait, hold on. How would you look if you like got into the field without a degree? Like, how would you look?
You don't. That's
the
it,
thing.
Bro.
But then that's the thing. Like, how do you know that? Like yourself, like, you know.
I mean, I guess. I mean, there is people like there's a guy that won a Nobel Prize just fucking doing shit in his garage. That's like what he did. So I mean, it all depends on how you want to do it. I guess you're right.
Because then you start thinking this. It's like, all right, I'm sitting in this class when I can like literally just wake up early in the morning, Google everything I gotta Google.
Yeah, I mean, I do that anyway, but
go on with my day, and you know.
Yeah,
and that's why I start thinking.
The textbooks and just teach yourself, bro.
Exactly, and that's why I start thinking. I'm like, why is this like so much money when I can just literally just sit at home?
Which you've been doing, right?
Yeah, and then that's why I started thinking. A lot of people are like, yo, you going back to school? I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, I already know what I want to do. Yeah, I feel like I don't need. And this is not bashing anyone that goes to school or anything. It's just what I seen and heard and already experienced. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
anymore.
And plus, bro, the story that you've said and the uphill battle that you've gone through, bro. I'm telling you, the mindset you have, bro. You'll never have a boss like you'll never be able to have a boss telling you what to do because, like you said, he tells you to go left or right, you're gonna go straight.
Of course, and I've like applied for jobs and I've went in for like a couple of days and just them telling me something, I'm like, I can't do this shit.
Nah, you just ain't got that mentality. Plus, bro, all that up and down shit. That shit is a better teacher than anything else, bro.
Of course,
yeah, bro.
That shit will teach you. That shit makes you fucking your skin tough and whatever, bro. Like. That shit's crazy, bro.
It is crazy. I sometimes think about like, yo, how the hell did I do that? But I think it's because like I've like 14, 15, I just had such a huge like imagination. I was very creative as a kid.
You're
too.
Visionary, bro.
Yeah,
visionary.
So that was the biggest thing.
The fact that you had that mentality from the start, bro. You already knew. Oh, I know where I'm going. Where from the start, bro.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
Bro. And bro, the thing I love about your story is so a lot of people like if I would like let's say for example I'm in your shoes, right? I'm 15-year-old Luigi, bro, and people are saying I suck, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people to quit, bro. Oh, fuck this, it's not for me. Everyone thinks I suck. Fuck it, I suck, right? You were like, I'm gonna show you guys, bro. I'm gonna bust your asses, bro. And
that was the main thing.
That's beautiful, bro. That's the mindset that truly.
Even your mom, bro.
Yeah. Even to this day, my mom just be wilding sometimes, but it's like she understands everything that's going on, but. She's the type of person that she needs to see the ending so she can be like, okay, let me clap it up for you. Yeah. Nah, it's like I explain it all the time. Like, yo, it's a long process. And again, going back to my girl, she understands it. Like, she sees everything for what it is. And like, so she understands it a lot more. So I can always go back to like, yo, this shit was just crazy. What the fuck I just went through. She's like, all right, like I understand. Because she owns, like, her family owns businesses too. And she, you know, she runs it as well. So she sees it.
She's in the business.
She's in the business world. So it's just like if I tell her something, she's like, I know, you know, what you're going through too. So we can sit there and talk about it rather than going to my mom like, yo, she's like, nah, bro, like that shit ain't working, you know? Yeah. So that's basically what it is. But I don't look at it like in a way like, mom, like I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, it's more so like I understand where you're coming from.
She's just afraid for you, bro.
Yeah. She's afraid, and so just like, coming up the way she came up, it was like you either work or go to school.
Yeah. So I was gonna say like it's the way she was raised and the circumstance she was put in. So like my mom is similar, right? So like when I dropped out of school, I talked to my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't know if community college is for me. I'm gonna try, you know, working full time, this and that. And she was like, "No, like, what are you doing?" Like,
but
you
that's the goal at the end of the day that you finish school and go work, you know. So it's like no difference.
So I'm the first person in my house to graduate high school, bro. So like my mom thinks like, you know, school is gonna take me out the fucking the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have everything I ever want if I go to school. Like I understand like where she comes from, but like it's not that she like is hating on what I'm trying to do. She's worried that she doesn't want me to be in the places where she once was. You know what I'm saying? So I see where your mom, my mom, you know, similar.
Of course.
They're going through it, like they're doubting us kind of, and it seems like they're like hating on our.
To protect you, bro.
But they're just it's all love, bro.
It is, and I understand it too. But then even going back to what you said about like the hood, I don't even look at Chelsea as like a hood anymore. Like not at all. I always looked at it. It was like a nice place, and obviously, you know, things had happened over the years. But I never looked at it as a hood. I just made it what I wanted to be, and it was just like a huge playground for me because I knew there were certain things I wanted to do. I can go here and there, but other people when they hear me talking, it's like, yo, how do you even do that? Like how you're not even gonna make $1 billion? I'm like, I can do it. But they're like, nah, because then I started looking at how they were looking at it, and I'm just like, I can see it, but I still look at Chelsea like a huge like playground, like there's a lot of positivity and a bunch of stuff around.
That's what me and Vic always say, bro. Chelsea is a place where there's infinite potential, bro.
Of course.
It's just like for some reason it gets killed by the circumstances sometimes.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, but having people like you coming out of Chelsea, I hope that shit gives even more like fucking.
But that's why I have that mentality because I want to do more. Yeah, like I feel like I'm not doing enough, and even now with the success I have now, I still have bigger goals that I know will still be able to motivate people even more, you know. And just having that, like those, like you motivate me. Yeah. I want to be able to have like 100 messages, like, yo, you motivated me today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's more. And only at 23, I could just imagine like next year at 24.
Bro, imagine like, bro, you're young, right? We're B and J, we're both young, right? You could live, bro, 15, 20 years more of your life, and you'll still be young, bro. So imagine that you're just 23, bro, and me and Jay talked about this. We're just we're slowly breaking out of our shells. We haven't even reached the potential, bro. And bro, your story is crazy, and the potential is fucking, bro, extreme, bro. Yo, like out the roof. Imagine when you're like fucking 30, bro. Oh man, the potential's gonna be fucking somewhere fucking tickling Pluto, nigga.
Yeah, but that's why I want to be able to.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
I didn't catch that, bro. I know. But that's why, like, I wanted to be able to be at a level where it's just like, okay, like, he made it out of Chelsea, but he's, like, literally up here, so we got to go up there with him.
Yeah.
So it leads, like, a track for everybody else to be able to reach.
I call it the small city mentality. I got that from J. Cole. It's basically like we live in a small city, and people think they can't make it or they can't chase their dreams because they're, you know,
because of the circumstances,
or
they come from.
The city, you know, the city, not atmosphere, because like people that live in Chelsea, I would say it's like you said, it's not a hood. I don't think of it as a hood. I think of it as a small city with, you know, major potential.
But if you think about it, the hood comes from where like neighborhood. Just cut it in half. Yeah. So it's, at the end of the day, it's still a neighborhood.
A hood, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like, and Chelsea has like a bad rep, we'll say, right?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And like, so like if you say you're from Chelsea, or if you like, you know, if you say you're affiliated with anything Chelsea, like, people have these ideas of, you know,
like, I know.
Yeah, it's just violence or whatever. It's just horrible, right? But me and Jay, like, and we love that, bro. We love that you said your story here, bro. Me and Jay, we always talk about that. We want to change that small city mentality. That was one of the goals that we have. Like, our goals are big, right? Like, your dream is big, right? But it's not
impossible.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think, bro, it's truly.
You just showed exactly what we want to be about, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro.
Perfectly, bro. Like, yo, like I knew like what you were doing. I know. Like, you show what you show on your social media and whatever, but the behind the scenes that you went through, bro, to build up to that point, just gives it like a whole different like background, like a whole different like perspective, bro.
Because, bro, I knew you from, obviously I know you growing up in Chelsea, but, like, I mean, I knew, like, bro, I always saw your name, bro, because you're the most consistent, bro, page on Instagram, bro. 94 feet training, bro. I'm telling you, I see something every day, all the time, bro, about 94 feet training. And I already, bro, was talking to Jay. I was like, yo, we got to have this man on. He's a fucking beast. He's from Chelsea. He's doing it all right. You know what I'm saying? We were thinking that already, and we didn't even hear your story. Now, bro, I'm thinking, bro, you're on the stars, bro.
Of course.
And you're going farther, bro. Like, the universe is yours, Luigi, bro. And it's crazy, bro. Again, bro, I just want to say thank you, bro, for having, bro, you know, giving us the chance to say I can't
coming on, giving us the honor to be the place where you tell your story.
Thank you, bro. This man is that's why he's a beast, bro.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't speak, bro. I'm just so hyped, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it. I thank you guys because this is like the first time I actually ever get to do something like this.
Yeah, bro.
But like a lot of people just look at me, oh, like he's this guy that went pro, like never seen this shit that was going on behind. So me being able to speak about it, it's like, okay, like I can go jump off a roof and not break my leg. Like I'll be good, you know.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, your story will impact many, bro. Tons it impacted us,
not just people in Chelsea, bro. Because people in other places similar to Chelsea need to hear this kind of shit too, bro.
Of course,
definitely.
It's all about just giving the hard work and the mindset, bro.
Consistency, bro.
Consistency, hard work, mindset, and perseverance, bro. That's
the biggest thing.
If you
in your habits too. That's the biggest thing.
That's true. If you look in the dictionary under all those words, bro, you'll see a picture of Luigi.
That's cool.
Nah, definitely true, bro.
I think this is a good time now to move on to the messy moment.
Messy moment. Messy moment. Messy moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fucking episode. That shit was amazing.
Crazy episode.
We're in the messy moment. You know, the messy moment is a time where we reflect and we just think about the amazing conversation we had with Luigi. It was a great conversation, you know, so we're going to think back. Just, bro, Jason, what was your messy moment, bro?
For me, bro, I think my messy moment was just like being able to sit here and listen to this crazy story, bro. And through it all, I'm just like, yo, this man never quit, bro. He went and got scammed, bro. This man didn't get a chance to play in DR the first time he went because of fucking legal shit, bro. This man was getting put down by a bunch of people. This man didn't even get to take the scholarship that he got. But he's still, at the end of the day, bro, he's still doing what the fuck he loves, bro. It's all about the mentality that he had from the beginning. He knew what the fuck he wanted, and he pushed forward, set his goals, and kept doing what he had to do to get to where he wants to be. And it doesn't stop for him, bro. He's still going. And I want, bro, for other people, I wish other people had that mentality, bro. Because if everybody had that Luigi mentality, we'd have skyscrapers 100,000 feet in the air, bro. I mean, I guess 100,000 feet is not that high, bro. But anyway, you know what I mean, bro.
Yeah, just to piggyback off Jason, my Messi moment again is, bro, the mentality that you have, Luigi, bro. It's amazing to see that you went from, you know, being an average basketball player, bro, to going
not even average, bro. You didn't even have confidence to get on the court.
Yeah, bro.
Averaging 1 point in high school,
yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. Like you went from, bro, like the ups and downs and the like I see like a Muhammad Ali like running uphill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like in you, bro. Like it's crazy. And then to know that, you know, you come from my parts, the city I love so much. You know, you come from Chelsea, and to have this mentality, which is really opposite from, you know, the small city mentality that I always talk about, and it truly amazes me. And I'm bro, I cannot say it enough. I'm proud to know you. I'm proud of you in general, and I'm proud that, you know, you are an embodiment of the goals that me and Jason have for this podcast, bro. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Thank you for coming on, bro. For
Appreciate
sure,
it,
bro.
We're
honored to have you. We'll gladly have you back,
bro. We'll gladly have you, bro. If you want to come here, bro, 5 weeks in a row, bro. we come here 5 weeks in a row, bro. No joke.
That's cool.
Man.
Nah, I appreciate you guys for sure, because I never really got my story out like that. It's only been like snips.
Yeah.
So be able to like fully get it out is like huge. For real.
Bro. Definitely, bro.
So yeah, what's your Messi moment, bro?
Just reflecting on everything.
Yeah.
I think I have a Messi moment every day. I think more for sure. If anything,
yeah.
Because I reflect on like the whole journey all the time. Like I wake up, I'm like, oh shit, like shit really happened. I'll be shouting like, oh shit,
yeah,
wow. Or like where I'm training someone, and like they be like, yo, this shit was crazy. I'll be like, yeah, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think I have a Messi moment every day. It's not just today. So I reflect on everything that happens, and it happens every single day. So I think that's my Messi moment.
Yeah,
beautiful, bro.
All right, so usually this is now a time where you could just like talk to the audience.
But we're not here, bro.
Yeah,
this is you talking to them, bro.
This is your Messi room. You're talking to the audience, bro, and you're letting them know what you think. Some greatness, bro.
Just speak, bro.
Yeah, just speak. I'll be quiet, bro.
Man, I think there's a lot that goes into it, but I think the first thing is just more so just being patient. Because I feel like if you don't have like the patience to understand like how long, you know, something really takes in order for you to like, you know, actually like achieve it, then, you know, you'll just like break down. And I think one of the best things I told someone today was you either build yourself up to, you know, become better, or you build yourself up to break yourself back down. So a long time ago, I could have built myself up to break myself down, but I build myself up to, you know, make myself better. And then since I have that mentality to like just keep going, I always feel like I gotta keep, you know, bettering myself. So if anything, it's just, you know, making sure that you're patient, as well as, you know, just having like a real like tight support system. Because if you don't have that, then you don't have like those people to fall back on. Like those people for me is like, you know, my parents, you know, my brothers, my girlfriend, like those people just like, you know, they're like the glue to keep everything going. You know what I'm saying? Like I expressed before, like my mom's, you know, retiring in the next year. So it's just like I want to be able to put her in a position where she's decent, you know. And then like, you know, when like the time is right, obviously I see myself with my girl for a long time. So when that time comes around for like a family or something, you know, I want to be able to be, you know, stable. So, you know, my support system is like the most important thing. So just being patient, the support system, and just working hard, to be honest with you, because everyone has their own definition of like what work, like hard work is. But I feel like, you know, there's always more that you can literally do, you know. There's literally more that you can do every single day. So let's say if you can only do like 5 push-ups, you can do 6, bro, you know. Yeah, and then tomorrow you can do 7, and do 8, and then just keep going on from there. And just being happy with what you're doing, because, again, going back to, like, the college thing, a lot of people are like, yo, like, I don't know what to do. And they'll talk to me, and I'll tell them the same thing I just said, you know, in this whole podcast. They'll be like, I don't know what to do. So it's just like, all right, yo, just make sure, like, you know, you're really happy with what you do.
Yeah.
Because if you're not happy with what you do, you're just going to wake up every single day like, yo, I can't do this.
Miserable.
Like, you're just miserable every single day. And to be honest with you, I wake up and I'm happy. Like, literally just, like, happy as fuck. Literally. Every single day.
Chase your dreams.
Check you later.